How would you say I find? How is I find in Greek?
Βρίσκω.
Vrisko. And I don't find?
Δεν βρίσκω.
Them vrisko. With some words, like then, for example, you may hear and see in writing the N of then being dropped before certain sounds. So, for example, you might hear the vrisko.
Δε βρίσκω.
And you can also see this written, or you will see this written. This is because the is a soft consonant. And when we have soft consonants, we can drop this N of then. So the vrisko. A T, for example, a T is a hard consonant. So if you say I don't find it, then you won't drop this N of then. So how is that? I can't find it. I don't find it.
Δεν το βρίσκω.
Then to vrisko. So you can hear and see this change with a few words like then, like min, like tin or ton, but it has nothing to do with meaning. It's just a sound change. And also, it's not obligatory. You don't have to do it. It's not incorrect to not do it. And also, a lot of natives do it in different ways, depending on dialect and even idiolect. So this isn't something you need to worry about, but I wanted to run through it, especially so people don't get confused when they see the instead of then and t instead of tin or to instead of ton, for example. So we see that the is a soft sound. So for example, if we say I don't find, we can say de vrisco. How would you say I don't see?
Δεν βλέπω.
De vlepo. No? So it's not wrong to say then vlepo, but you will hear often de vlepo and see written as well de vlepo. M, an M sound, is also a soft consonant. So how would you say don't you see me?
Δεν μου βλέπεις.
Again.
Δεν μου βλέπεις.
Mu,
Δεν με βλέπεις.
de me vlepis. So you could lose the N there as well because of the M. De me vlepis. Don't you see them?
Δεν τους βλέπεις.
Good. T is a hard consonant, so we don't lose the N. Then tus vlepis. So I said tin and ton can also lose their N, but this is mostly when tin and ton are behaving like the. Although, like I said, you can hear people breaking this rule. So if you say I find it and you mean a masculine thing,
Τον βρίσκω.
ton vrisko, you don't lose the N of ton when it's like it or like him. But when ton is like the, we can lose the N. So or logos, like in psychology, biology, or logos is the reason, or logos.
Ο λόγος.
If you say, I don't find the reason, this is like, I don't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I don't find the reason. So how would that be? I can't figure it out. I don't find, and we have o logos.
Δεν βρίσκω το λόγος. Τον λόγο.
Then vrisco or de vrisco ton logo. And I can tell you that l is also a soft sound, so we could lose the n of ton in ton logo. So how would that be? I don't find the reason, I don't figure it out.
Δεν βρίσκω το λόγο.
Then vrisco or de vrisco to logo. Good. So when ton or tin is behaving like the, it's especially common to lose the n if it's followed by a soft sound. The past of vrisco was vrika,
Βρήκα.
like eureka in English, vrika. So I figured it out. I found the reason.
Βρήκα το λόγο.
Vrika to logo. So we could have ton logo or to logo. Ton logo isn't a mistake. It's not obligatory to move this N. So you can just be safe and leave all your N's everywhere. Vrika, ton, logo, then vrika, ton, logo. But if you want to sound more native and more fluent, you can listen out to when this happens, and incorporate it into your speech. The vrika to logo. So far we've seen that the, l, m are soft sounds, or soft consonants to be more precise, because we never lose the N before a vowel. How was the brother?
Ο αδελφός.
O adelphos. So how would you say we found our brother? We found our brother.
Βρήκαμε τον αδελφό μας.
Βρήκαμε Ton adelphomas. Very good. So we don't have the option to lose the N on ton because adelpho starts with a vowel. Vricame ton adelphomas. How would you say I don't buy?
Δεν αγοράζω.
Then agorazo. So again, we can't lose the N of then because agorazo starts with a vowel. Then agorazo. How would you say he didn't buy me anything? He didn't buy me anything. He didn't buy me nothing.
Δεν μου αγόρασε τίποτα.
Good. Then mu agorase tipota, and we could also have de mu agorase tipota because here we have mu, no? And the M is soft. De mu agorase tipota. And like I mentioned, this isn't just a spoken phenomenon. You also find these ends left off in writing too. So before we wanted to focus on how words are changing for their meaning, no? Or logos, ton, logo. But apart from that, you can also hear these phonetic changes and find ton logo. That doesn't mean you have a neuter word, of course. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you don't do this, it's not a mistake to not remove ends, but it can sound like a mistake to remove an N where you shouldn't, so you can stay safe and keep your ends until you're sure on when to let them go. And you can learn about when you should remove these ends just by listening. If you know that or logos is masculine and you hear to logo, then you can think, oh, okay, before the L we remove that N. What was I remember?
Θυμάμαι.
Θυμάμαι. TH, th, is a soft sound. So if you say I don't remember,
Δεν θυμάμαι.
δεν θυμάμαι. I won't remember. I will not remember.
Δεν θα θυμάμαι.
Δεν θα θυμάμαι or δεν θα θυμηθώ, no? Depending on the context. I don't want.
Δεν θέλω.
Δεν θέλω. So again, especially with common expressions like δεν θέλω, δεν θυμάμαι, you're really likely to notice that N missing, which can remind you that you can let these N's go before TH. But like I said, this is just the ends of then, min, ton and tin, and also those other words that behave like the, no, afton, aftin, alon, enan. I leave, what does I leave? Like, I leave from a place.
Φεύγω.
Fevro. And the f is also soft, so I don't leave, I'm not leaving.
Δεν φεύγω.
Δεν φεύγω. And the closed version of fevro?
Φύγω.
Fύγω. So I said that min can also lose its N, so how might you say don't leave?
Μη φύγεις.
Μη φύγεις. And what was I leave in the sense of I leave something?
Αφήνω.
Afino. And the closed form?
Αφήσω.
Afiso. Afino starts with a vowel, no? Afino, afiso, we have a vowel there. And we can't lose our N's before vowels, so don't leave anything. How would that be? Don't leave anything.
Μην αφήσεις τίποτα.
Min afisis tipota. Very good. And don't leave it.
Μην το αφήσεις.
Min to afisis. No, to, t is still a hard sound. Min to afisis. Don't leave it to us. Don't leave us it.
Μην μας το αφήσεις.
Very good. Min mas to afisis. And also, apart from min, we could have.
Μη.
Why?
Because the M is a soft.
Good. We have mas there. Great. Min mas to afisis. Good. You can also say min by itself, like no, don't. But when you do say min by itself, it also loses the N. So mi.
Μη.
So if you hear me, it's like no, don't. P is also a hard consonant. So how would you say I don't play?
Δεν παίζω.
Then pezo. Don't play.
Μην παίζεις.
Min pezis, min pexis, depending on the context, no? How was I understand?
Καταλαβαίνω.
Catalaveno. And here we have a hard consonant, the k, so I don't understand.
Δεν καταλαβαίνω.
Then catalaveno. Also, noticing what is a soft and a hard consonant can also help you with other sound issues in Greek. For example, we saw that the AU and the EU in Greek gives us either av or af, either ev or f. We can expect an av or ev before soft consonants, like evro, euro, like Evripidis, the name, like avrio, tomorrow, and af and f we can expect before harder consonants, like in afto, aftos, like in eucalyptos, eucalyptus, eucalyptos. So this issue about dropping ends will also raise our consciousness about hard and soft sounds, which we may find useful for other bits and pieces in Greek too.